title Climbing Down the Corporate Ladder: The Secret to Black Women's Rise to Power. What if I told you that the biggest obstacle holding Black women back in the corporate world is actually the key to unlocking our entrepreneurial magic? That the very barriers designed to keep us down are the secret ingredients to our success? It may sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. For too long, we've been sold this myth that the only way to make it is to climb the corporate ladder, to shatter glass ceilings, to secure a seat at the table. But what if that table is rotten to the core? What if the game is rigged? And no matter how hard we play, the odds are stacked against us. Let me paint a picture for you. You're a Black woman, brilliant, talented, and ambitious. You've got degrees, skills, and a work ethic that just won't quit. You put in the long hours, the late nights, the extra miles. You consistently outperform your peers. But when it comes time for promotions, for raises, for recognition, you're passed over time and time again. It's not for lack of trying. You've leaned in so far. You're practically horizontal. You've networked, mentored, and played the politics. But still, you find yourself hitting a glass ceiling that's more like a concrete wall. And you start to realize it's not about your performance, it's about your presence. See, the harsh reality is that no matter how qualified you are, how hard you work, how much you excel, there will always be those who can't see past the color of your skin. There will always be a thumb on the scale, an unspoken quota, a boys' club mentality that keeps you on the outside looking in. But here's the plot twist: what if that outsider status is actually your greatest advantage? What if the key to your success lies not in trying to fit into a system that was never designed for you, but in creating your own lane on your own terms? Imagine for a moment a world where Black women's unique perspectives, experiences, and cultural capital are not liabilities, but assets, where our resilience, our creativity, our hustle are recognized as the superpowers they are, where we're not trying to squeeze ourselves into someone else's mold, but celebrating the magic of our own melanin. That's the world of entrepreneurship, a world where we get to define the rules, set the standards, and create the culture. A world where we don't have to code switch or contort ourselves to fit in. A world where our authenticity is our most valuable currency. Now I know what you're thinking, but entrepreneurship is risky, it's unstable, it's a pipe dream. And you're right, it's not for the faint of heart. It takes guts, grit, and a willingness to fail fast and fail forward. But let me ask you this: what's riskier than betting your career on a system that's stacked against you? What's more unstable than a corporate ladder that can be yanked out from under you at any moment? What's a bigger pipe dream than waiting for a seat at a table that wasn't built for you? The truth is, when we step into our power as entrepreneurs, we're not just building businesses, we're building legacies. We're creating generational wealth, not just for ourselves, but for our communities. We're showing the world that Black women's magic isn't just a hashtag, it's a movement. Look at Madam C.J. Walker, the first self made female millionaire in America. Born to formerly enslaved parents, she built a hair care empire from the ground up, empowering Black women to embrace their natural beauty and economic destiny. Or Oprah Winfrey, who turned her talents into a multi billion-dollar multimedia brand, shattering stereotypes and redefining what's possible for Black women in the process. These women didn't wait for permission, for validation, for a seat at the table. They built their own table and invited others to join them. They climbed down the corporate ladder and created their own stairway to success. And in doing so, they paved the way for a new generation of Black women entrepreneurs to rise up and claim their power. Women like Melissa Butler, founder of the Lip Bar. After being rejected on Shark Tank and told her vegan lipstick line would never succeed, she doubled down on her vision and her values. Today, her products are sold in Target stores nationwide, and she's using her platform to empower other Black women to break barriers and chase their dreams. Or Tanya Rapley, creator of My Fab Finance. After breaking free from an abusive relationship and the shackles of debt, She built a financial education empire that's helping Black women secure the bag and build wealth on their own terms. She's not just changing individual lives, she's changing the game. And then there's Tanya Sam, tech trailblazer and reality TV breakout star. As director of partnerships at Tech Square Labs, she's using her influence to open doors for Black women in STEM, shattering stereotypes and proving that we can code, create, and innovate with the best of them. Through her Built X Women initiative, she's cultivating a community of Black women founders, funders, and fierce leaders, showing that our collective success is not just possible, but inevitable. These women and countless others like them are living proof that when Black women bet on themselves, magic happens. They're not waiting for a seat at the table. They're building their own empire, brick by brick, business by business, billion by billion. So let me ask you this: what if, instead of trying to climb a ladder that was never meant for us, we create our own playground? What if, instead of begging for scraps at someone else's table, we feast on the fruits of our own labor? What if, instead of shrinking ourselves to fit into a system that doesn't serve us, we expand into the fullness of our potential? That's the invitation of entrepreneurship. It's not just about starting a business. It's about claiming our birthright as creators, as innovators, as change agents. It's about tapping into the power of our ancestors, the wisdom of our community, and the fire of our own genius. It's about building a legacy that will outlast us and inspire generations to come. But it's not a solo journey. The magic of Black women's entrepreneurship lies in our ability to lift as we climb, to reach back as we rise up, to collaborate and celebrate each other's wins. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. When one of us breaks through, we create a ripple effect that touches every corner of our community. So, this is my call to action, my rallying cry, my sisterhood salute to every Black woman with a dream in her heart and a hustle in her soul. It's time to take the leap, time to bet on yourself, invest in your vision, and trust your mag. Time to climb down from the corporate ladder and start building your own empire, your own legacy, your own way. It won't be easy. There will be haters, doubters, and obstacles at every turn. But we are the daughters of warriors, the granddaughters of survivors, the great granddaughters of dreamers. We have what it takes to turn trials into triumphs, setbacks into comebacks, and breakdowns into breakthroughs. So let's do this. Let's show the world what Black girl magic looks like when it's unleashed, unapologetic, and unstoppable. Let's create businesses that not only generate wealth, but generate change, that not only make profits, but make history. Let's climb down from the corporate ladder and lift each other up to heights we never thought possible. Because when we rise together. When we shine, we light the way for others. And when we bet on our own magic, we create a future where every Black woman can claim her power, own her destiny, and leave a legacy that will never be forgotten. The time is now. The stage is yours. The world is waiting. So let's show them what we're made of. Let's climb down, rise up, and take our rightful place as the queens we were born to be. Are you ready? Then let's do this.